All right, what do we have? A magician once lived in an old house, inside an old house, and made potions that let him see the future. People from the village came to the magician's house and demanded he share his potions with them. We want to see the future too, they told him, but the magician said no. The people from the village grew angry and burned the magician's house, but the magician knew this would happen, obviously. He had already cast a spell on his potion room. The house burned, but the room did not. People from the valley waited, but the magician never came out. Oh, that's good.
Why are you standing there? You spying?
No.
No, huh? What the hell's wrong with you exactly?
Nothing.
You need to stop leaving your stupid stories around. They're freaking everyone out.
Interesting. What do we have here? Oh, just the same story? Is there anything on the back of it? Ah. Interesting. Okay. Now the question is, does Ethan... Ooh, what do we have here? Blaze reveals moonshine operation. Text. Bayfield County, Ashland Township volunteer firefighters discovered an apparent moonshine still while battling a blaze in the woods off Old Ogden Road. According to authorities, the still comprised a propane stove and 4-gallon stainless steel pot, which was used to hold whiskey mash. Based on the size of the stills, Bayfield County Sheriff Hank Schaffel, believes it may be part of a small operation, but he admitted there could be other stills in the county. Officers on the scene recovered a half-gallon of apple pie moonshine and 1 gallon of unflavored moonshine. Apple cider and cinnamon sticks were found adjacent. Oh, nope. Is there no more? Ooh. Oh, there we go. Cape Canaveral, Florida, NASA launched what has been called the world's first educational satellite in Florida today, giving the United States a powerful edge in telecommunication technology. The applications technology satellite 6 will directly broadcast educational programming to several countries, including the United States, Canada, India, and Australia. NASA believes the satellite will remain in constant contact with Earth for at least the next 5 years. Interesting. This sure does look like a burned out moonshine still. Cool. Now the question is, does Ethan have the same power that Alan Wake has? Or is he able to harness this power? Alan Wake basically being able to manifest reality with his writing. Oh, man. Oh, Alan Wake. Now that... I am so glad I replayed those games before checking out the DLC for Control. They are so good. American Nightmare is really interesting. And I don't think is canon because it doesn't make sense with the ending of the DLC in Control. But, ooh, Alan Wake. Ooh, so good. No, I mean, I'm glad you enjoy the same games. Cannot wait. The fact that there might be an Alan Wake 2 excites me. That might be my most, like, pie in the sky hope that they announce that game, like, within the next couple years. Though, I talked about it a lot when we streamed the original Alan Wake. I think Alan Wake is a superb contender for a next-gen remaster to get people, I guess, maybe refamiliarized with the story or whatever. Because it has all of, like, the essentials of, like, what would benefit both technologically and narratively is to refresh people's minds and also show off some cool ray tracing stuff, right? You know, that game is all about light. Do something fun. All right. Let's see. It looks like we got some kind of... looks like a commercial building. We'll have to see in a second. So that's the interesting thing. I believe Remedy own the Alan Wake IP. So if they wanted to, they could. This is like, there's a lot of circumstances where this has happened, where you create a different version of the game, and that game is technically a unique, let's say, version of that property, so they can release it in different places. Alan Wake and Alan Wake American Nightmare did come out on PC, so at the very least you can hope that Alan Wake 2 would as well. But you have to imagine that Alan Wake 2, like, you know, a lot of stuff where the original game didn't come out on the same platform, they could put it out on everything, right? They could put it on PlayStation 5, Switch, whatever. So these buildings are like connected almost. Interesting. Man, there's so many directions to go. I'm kind of like not paralyzed by choice, but man, it's tough to know where you want to go next. This is such a cool environment. That's amazing that this is like based on a real place. I mean, it feels so natural. Oh, Alone in the Dark. Man, I really wish that series was not abandoned. I feel like with the right team, you could do an amazing Alone in the Dark. Another game that I would really, really love to play on... oh my god. I'm so bad with names sometimes. I forget them like as I'm about to say them. Eternal Darkness on the GameCube. A game that I have not probably played in like 5 or 6 years.
People come here for many reasons.
Hmm. Oh, it's the magician.
I can see the future. So it is the past
Oh.
that interests me. If you want to find my house, you must answer the questions I ask of you.
Okay.
Does sin come from the heart?
Ooh. We're getting a little philosophical here.
Do you feel there is vanity in charity?
I guess not true charity, but in what we call charity.
Caused by inequality or injustice?
Both.
Would you rather be a leaf or a root?
Ooh, leaf. No, root.
Does death bring peace or suffering?
Both. These are all a lot of boths.
Do you admire leaves for their bravery or their greed?
I guess depends who they're stealing from. What do we got? Text. A beautiful woman sat by a river. A witch approached and told the woman she was to have a child. The woman began to cry with joy, but the joy turned to fear, and she could not stop crying. Fear turned to sadness. The woman continued to cry. She cried for months, hardly sleeping until the child was born. But the crying had aged the woman, and she was no longer beautiful. When she was old enough, her son climbed the mountain to find the home of the witch. He asked her if she could make her mother beautiful again. The witch asked the boy many questions. After hearing the answers, the witch told the boy she had lied to the mother about her child. The boy disappeared, and the mother was beautiful again. Wow, that's a... That's an interesting... Man, lots of cool short stories in this.
Just try to get along. Stop living in your head. Do something real. That's what people respond to. Reality.
That's a good twist. Is this the... Yes, that is the story. What else did we get? We always get one more. Ethan, honey, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I want you to keep this note and read it every time I lose my temper. I don't mean it, and I know I got a snake's tongue. You're my little guy, my precious bean. You gotta pull your head out of the clouds, okay? I don't know, you seem like you have like a really super creative son. Ooh, interesting. I guess the earlier draft when he was figuring out what he wanted it to be. It actually reminds me of one of... Oh, yeah, there's like pollen in the air. One of my all-time favorite short stories is one by Isaac Asimov called The Final Question. I highly recommend you check it out. Personal favorite. But yeah, I'm gonna have to trim down this list now. I gotta think about what makes the cut. Maybe I'll at some point tomorrow during the stream, I'll try to create a list tonight and put a poll to see what games people are most interested, either because they just want to see them again or they've never had a chance to check them out. There are definitely some must plays Like, Scratches has to be there, and I think Condemned has to be there. Resident Evil 2, I think, has to be there. Resident Evil 7 VR, it's like a strong yes, but I don't want to... Because so many people have played that game. And there's nothing for us to do here yet, right? No. Definitely want to replay Amnesia, the remaster, when it comes out. But again, Amnesia is not a long game. Though I guess I really don't know how extensive the remaster is, if they've changed anything. Oh, that's a fun game to speedrun, though. I've for a long time been thinking of a game that I would love to speedrun. I think for me it has to be a game that I have a great nostalgia for, or is a game that I just like love to bits. You know, two games that come to mind are probably like the original Halo Combat Evolved, maybe Horizon Zero Dawn. Resident Evil 2 is a very good one. I could also see myself maybe speedrunning one of the Silent Hills. I really
Through too many portals.
love Silent Hill The Room, actually.
Simultaneously, bits and pieces of me stay on the other side, waiting. Whenever I return, to bring parts of those worlds back. Do
Interesting.
you know what ghosts are? They're sad, evicted things. Memories without homes.
No, I love the Soulsborne games, and it's actually one of the reasons I'm dying to get a PlayStation 5. I would love to play Demon's Souls Remake. But again, I've never thought to speedrun those. You know, I love them. You know, I think probably still my favorite is Bloodborne. And then, that's tough. Bloodborne's definitely the top, and then it's kind of a tie between Dark Souls 1 and 3, then Demon's Souls, and then probably Dark Souls 2. Haven't played Sekiro, though. Oh, yeah, no, Bloodborne is like, you know, both its story, and by story, you know, I include lore in that, as well as its gameplay are top tier, sublime. So much fun, so interesting to explore. Yeah, Bloodborne is definitely, for me, in contention for one of the best games of this generation. So that is a very, like, oh man, that's a tough list to try to put together, right? It's been a pretty good generation. Tons of variety. The only thing that I'm a little disappointed in is that there was not a strong presence of horror games this generation. There have been a couple good ones. I love Alien Isolation. I think that is definitely one of the standouts.
What do the dead have to say?
Soma being up there.
You'd be surprised by
Layers
how
of Fear is
they know.
okay,
The dead
but generally
don't explain
horror
what
this
it means
generation
to be dead. They walk down stairs that disappear
has been
beneath
the
their
domain
feet,
of the indie
headed
game.
for some bright blade of memory they'll never reach.
Yeah, Blair Witch, from my understanding, is very tedious. It kind of learned none of the lessons of the other kind of like walking exploration horror games. I mean, the one huge standout, but it's not really a game in so much it is, again, a teaser, a playable teaser, is PT. Like, PT changed indie horror games for years. Like, there's so much garbage on Steam that are just rehashings of what PT did so well. But, like, PT is incredible. Like, it broke the mold. It you know, unshackled a lot of the ideas of what those horror games could be. Oh, yeah. Like, PT, like, really changed the game. And the fact that oh man, it is heartbreaking that Silent Hills never got made. This is really beautiful. This also reminds me of one of the areas from Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Nothing here. Yeah, I played Death Stranding. I really enjoyed Death Stranding. Again, I would not, unless I knew the person and I knew what kind of games they like, it's not a game I would recommend to everyone. Because it's like a game about metagame. Like it requires like you to appreciate other things in gaming other than just like the act of playing it. Oh yeah, PT is it's not perfect, or not perfect. Death Stranding is not perfect. PT I would say is pretty much a perfect game. Like other than the fact that you have to kind of play through it in a weird way near the end to unlock like, you know, the quote unquote ending. Nothing to do here, eh? Like PT might be the most perfect horror game ever made, just for like its execution. Like it is all killer, no filler, no fat. Death Stranding is a very interesting game. It's a very complex. It's like a game commenting on games, commenting on society. Oh. Signs of a struggle, eh? No blood trail. Yeah, exactly. You have a blood stain, but no one belonging to it. Alright, well, we'll keep our eyes out for more things to inspect around here. Death Stranding is also so interesting mechanically. Like, it's a game that, like, you teach yourself how to min-max in a way that lets you explore the world in more and more freeing ways. But then the game just totally changes the game, like, all the time. Yeah, it's not a game for everyone, but, like, if you give Death Stranding a little bit of time, it rewards you so much. And it's got such slick style. You know, all the musical choices, the clues. Yeah, no, I know. There has to be an oil lamp. Where, though? Okay, so it's over here. Looks like it's inside the church. Alright, well, we need to go grab that. This game is really interesting. I am loving this. Like, Death Stranding is, you know, obviously, first and foremost, a game for people who already like what Hideo Kojima does. Which, again, not for everyone. Ah. Alright. We have our oil lamp. There's no other way to get up. Okay. Let's go put the oil lamp back then. Oh yeah, you gotta put respect on Hideo. Like, not acknowledging kind of what he did for video games is crazy, like. Alright, so we got our oil lamp. Why? Not sure yet. Aha. Okay. Yeah, lots of question marks. Why kill crows? What are we looking for? Huh. Just blackness. Nothing there, eh? Okay. Well, let's go down here. Oh, there's the crow. Ah. Okay, I'm getting a feel for what this story, or not the story, but the mechanics are here. Okay, so we need to find a other statue. Oh, what do we have here? Mortar, trowel, pile of bricks. That we're gonna brick something up? Yeah, you gotta respect the incredible work that Hideo Kojima done for the industry as a whole. All right, so there's a crow statue around here somewhere. Aha. Sweet. I mean, definitely something I want to do future, but I've already replayed a whole bunch of the Metal Gear games on stream, but I would love to, but I would love to do that again. Klepoth. All right, well, let's put the other crow in. Gonna tap beaks. Yeah, there are still strong rumors of a Metal Gear Solid 1 remake. I think those still stem from... Okay, so now that we can actually... What is it trying to show us? Yeah, there's a dead body. There's... Okay. Guess we'll go check that out. Oh, dagger. That's what I want. We need to bring the dagger back. Gotcha. But yes, I think all those Metal Gear Solid remake rumors are still stemming from that tweet that Bluepoint did when they hinted at what their new projects were. Who are you? I mean, stab through the chest is probably the likely cause. So no bleeding from the chest wound, which means that it was done after they already died. Alright. Well, let's put the dagger back. Okay. If Bluepoint was remaking Metal Gear Solid 1, I would be so excited. I mean, their work on Shadow of the Colossus and now Demon Souls, like, immediately makes me interested. I cannot imagine what they would do with that. I mean, my hope would be, one, that they would get David Hayter. Yeah, Demon Souls looks like way too good. Like, that is like, you know, if you're a fan of Demon Souls, like, that is like the dream, right? Of like them truly rebuilding that game from scratch and even making it better. You know, adding more players at the same time and all sorts of stuff. What the hell are they doing? They're like shaming this guy into the crypt. Oh, we have something over here. Okay, so they haven't found him yet here. Alright, so there's Travis. We don't know who this is yet, though. So... who did you meet here? Anything take place in the church? There was the lamp. But, no. No, that was brought here after the fact. Okay. The big house? I don't think so. Or if we did, maybe we just did too quickly. Okay, so these guys are fighting? Interesting. Okay. I feel like this has to be... This is last. This is 5. Has to be 4, right? Yeah, maybe we missed a location. So I guess this is 1? Before she gets the lamp. She gets the lamp now. 1, 2. Then they find him over here, I guess? That seems right. Sure, let's visualize this.
Our boy. Chad is putting our boy in that crypt.
And bricking him up. Giving him to the sleeper. Forever.
No, that doesn't sound good. This sleeper cat doesn't sound like a fun guy.
The hell's going on? Where's...
Okay, so we got the wrong sequence. So the first is right. This is wrong, though. So, maybe 3. Just have to tell what order they're exactly going in. Okay, maybe maybe he tried to run away. Interesting. Oh no, I think this is 2. Oh, interesting. So this is 2. I think he was bricking him in. Maybe not. So maybe that's 2. Trying to see if there's hints in their bodies. Like, when did she get the lamp? Here she doesn't have it. Here she does. So 2, maybe this is... Do I have this as 3? So he runs away. Maybe this is 4, that's 5? Let's try this.
Our boy.
Next scene.
He's harmless. You know this is wrong.
Chad, finish those bricks before he wakes up.
Okay. Runs away.
Chad, get off of him!
Okay, so we did get that right. The next scene was the bricking. Okay, so that's correct. So this is probably 5 then. Okay, cool. I think this is 4, and then that one up there is 3. I think we're on a good path here. This is cool. This is very, very cool. So this is 4, I think. All right, we got this correct.
You know he's harmless. You know this is wrong.
Chad, finish those. Chad, get off of him!
Oh no, we forgot to change that. This is supposed to be 4. Or no, sorry, this is supposed to be 3. That one and down there is supposed to be 4. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think we got a really killer list of games for... So, 2, 3, 4. Let's try this.
Our boy.
Next scene.
What the hell's going on? Where's he?
Oh. Interesting. So this is 3 then? 3, 4, and this is 5? Yeah, let's try this then. Scene.
You know he's harmless.
Chad, let me see it.
Okay, yeah.
Away from me. This is Dale's fault. He should have been helping.
Dale's weak. He always has been.
You're right. He is weak.
Okay.
The hell's going on? Where's he?
Okay, so those need to change and then we're done. Okay, and this is 4. And does that one change to 5 automatically? Yes. Okay, let's watch this played out.
Our boy. Chad is putting our boy in that crypt.
And bricking him up. Giving him to the sleeper. Forever.
Ooh, I got a call. 1 second.
You know he's harmless. You know this is wrong.
Chad, finish those bricks before he wakes up.
Ah, my leg!
Chad, let me see it.
Get the hell away from me. This is Dale's fault. He should have been helping.
Dale's weak. He always has been.
You're right. He is weak.
Chad, get off of him! He's your brother! Get off of him!
The hell's going on? Where's Ethan?
The one who sleeps must not sleep. Your Uncle Chad is dead. Rose. Ethan.
Oh, Ethan's got that good crow energy. Okay, all right. Now, what does this get
Not
us?
right. Ethan's our boy.
Dad, I need to get into the mine.
What? Mine? My key. I don't have it.
I guess I'll use the tunnel near the gate. Just keep Mom away from me, all right? She's
Yeah, you guys all have,
so sick.
let's say some issues going on. Anything we can get from this? No. We don't need that.
It's not right.
We're good.
Ethan's our boy.
Dad, I need to get into the mine.
All right, so we got to get into the mine.
Mine?
That's where Ethan is.
My key.
Or that's where he went.
I don't have it.
I guess I'll use the tunnel near the gate. Just keep Mom away from me, all right? She's sick. We're all
Ooh.
sick.
All right, so I've already got a pretty good list going. I will get that set up so that you can do maybe like a straw poll and pull the top 5 that people are most interested in. To the mine. We don't have a map, which makes this a lot harder. And One Punch, you said there was a big house down there. One next to the House of Portals. Okay, we'll go check that out. Well, if I'm correct, it's just down this way. I prefer, yeah, not to miss a beat. I'm finding all the, like, I don't want to say extraneous, but like the other exploration story. Yeah, may as well do it while we're here, right? So I think you're talking about this house, right? Tried to go in, but I didn't see anything. I'll give it a better look, though. I think I just poked my head in and did a quick look around.
What did you do?
Ah.
Nothing. I found a room. I walked into it. That's it.
Okay. So there's something more going on in here.
Something coming from the Vandergriff house.
Hmm.
Feel it. Ethan disturbed the sleeper. He must be punished.
Ah. Thank you, One Punch. This is good material. I need this. All right. So Ethan woke up the sleeper, but I'm guessing he's also trying to put him
Talk to your
back.
son. He was poking around in the old Vandergriff house again. Said he found some secret room.
Hmm.
Yeah, really? Okay, I will go talk to him.
Yeah, this would be a really cool part of the world to go visit.
Getting worse. They keep talking about this thing, this sleeper.
I know. What I don't know is if it's real or not.
See, I mean, it seems pretty real. The whole, you know, trying to murder your son thing.
I see how you've been looking at it.
You don't even know, do you? You have no idea what's going on.
Oh, that's the legit way to do it? Huh. I would have guessed the only, I mean, the way you were supposed to was just trying to logic out how the building should be laid out.
You're crazy. You've all gone crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's why when I poked my head in here, I'm like, oh, it's just the house. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense, because I'm like, a lot of it is you kind of have to just hope that the orientation makes sense. You know, windows can only be in certain spots. Stairwells have to be viewed from certain angles. You know, one side has windows, one might not. Well, I'm glad we were able to solve it then.
It's not my fault. I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
I mean, I can't imagine you would.
Ethan's family blamed him. Whatever it was he'd accidentally let loose, his family was convinced that hurting him would solve their problems, would soothe their disturbed minds. Whatever haunted the Carters was still
Oh, yeah,
there
yeah.
somewhere.
These are all like the classic horror novels. Yeah, Jules Verne. What do we got here? Mark Twain. Treasure Island. H.P. Lovecraft. I mean, Ethan was obviously inspired by some of the best short story writers. All right, cool. Very glad that you nudged me back to that One Punch. That definitely helps fill in a little bit of the gap of where the hell did this even come from? Yeah, look at this game. Still a pretty good looker. I mean, the fact that this is all, you know, real, you know, photographic texture stuff definitely helps. It definitely looks more modern. I think this came out in, I think this was a 2014 banger. All right, we're trying to get to a mine. Oh, cool. Most of the places here are in Poland. I know the developers are from that area. These are people who I think used to belong to People Can Fly, if I remember correctly. Or forget exactly. The people who made this game used to make like action first-person shooters. They're actually releasing a new game that's a little more of like a mix between what they used to do and this. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the developers are in Poland, but I might be mistaken. All right, well, further up the hill, maybe we'll get to the mine this way. Yeah, the game has like a beautiful kind of like otherworldly quality. Yeah, Witchfire, that's right. Yeah, there haven't been a lot of updates. There was the original trailer that had a very next-gen look to it. Like, it did not look possible on like current hardware, so I imagine they're maybe just laying in wait until the right time to kind of show that game off again. What do we got? Nothing over here, eh? It's weird. There's sometimes when we were able to just like leap over rocks without problem, and it's like, nope, invisible wall now. I mean, this looks like a logging route, less a mining one, but there aren't many other places for us to go at the moment. The other option being the elevator by that building by the bridge. But, I mean, it feels like we're making progress. Oh man, maybe we play Sanatorium. That is such a good game. Man, I will never forget, though, the experience of bringing people over. I mean, one, just having people over. But two, way back in the day when the first Fear game came out and having people play through the opening sequence and them just getting freaked the hell out. Like, it was such a like an effective horror game. And also had like really good action too. I'd be interested to see what a Fear on next-gen hardware would even look like. Okay, so here's the mine. Sure does look like. Okay, so I'm assuming we have to go through that crack in the top. Before we do, though, let's just check out this building here. Okay. Seems like just another route. This is so beautiful. They've really captured a beautiful kind of almost rugged terrain, but touched by, you know, human activity. Like, this is the kind of fidelity I would love to see a new Silent Hill in. Now, the real question, and this is a question I have for you, One Punch. You say you love Silent Hill. How would you feel about a Silent Hill in first person? A la, you know, Silent Hills. I am way into it, but I know some people are. Silent Hill is third person or bust. Like, for them, if you make it in first person, you may as well not call it Silent Hill. Which I can respect. Like, I think that there is something to be said about, you know, a game being almost like a genre unto itself. Can't open this from behind, eh? But I'm more, you know, flexible on that. You know, I think a game, and especially in a game in a series, is more than the sum of its parts, right? You know, Breath of the Wild is still a Zelda game, despite being extremely different than previous entries. All right, so Ethan wanted to go to the mine, but why? All right, nothing else here. I think the key, though, if you're going to make a Silent Hill in first person, one, it still has to be somewhat exploratory. Like, you have to be going between different environments. Like, it has to be more than just a void. Yeah. Maybe it was like The Room. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe only like parts of it were in first person, and then it would go back to a third person camera when you're going into, quote unquote, Silent Hill. Oh, no, I guess I should have been in there. Bye, elevator. I'll call you back up in a second. I guess that's I guess that's the good question. Like, you asked the right question of why get Norman Reedus if you're not going to see his face. I guess maybe for cutscenes. Maybe that's a way to also to like reduce the budget where you're not having to animate Norman Reedus' face all the goddamn time. But you're right. Like, why would you go to the effort of actually getting a real actor if you're not going to use them more often? Up. I think you could do a Silent Hill in first person, but it has to be kind of like this. You know, you're wandering around. I don't know what the combat would be. I'm also torn on what Silent Hill needs to be in the year 2020 or in the year whenever it comes out. Because so much has changed since the last Silent Hill proper, right? You know, Silent Hills is a really good example of, or PT, is a really cool example of what new horror can be like. But there's no combat in PT, right? Was there not going to be any combat in Silent Hills, or was it going to be just kind of like a amnesia type where you can only run away from enemies or avoid them? That's kind of what the trailer looked like. The Silent Hills trailer that they put out with, like, you know, the crazy giant creature and then the bugs and all that stuff. It didn't look like you were fighting anything. So was it going to be like that, or was it going to be kind of more like very limited combat? Like, you know, you maybe have like one flare, or, you know, one bullet in a gun, and you got to hold on to it for that moment that counts. Otherwise, you're just running. It's tough. Like, what is Silent Hill's DNA? Like, what matters about Silent Hill? What doesn't matter? What can you? Because that's the whole like Breath of the Wild argument, right? Breath of the Wild, I think, you know, some people disagree, some purists disagree, but I think Breath of the Wild took everything that was good about Legend of Zelda and modernized it, and pushed the genre forward. Like, what can you do? Like, what does the Breath of the Wild of Silent Hill look like? What is so important to Silent Hill that you can't lose it? Oh yeah, no, I totally think, like, the team that they were putting together for Silent Hills was amazing. Like, I fully believe that that game would have been, like, a fantastic reimagining of what Silent Hill could be. But hypothetically, let's say there's a new Silent Hill coming out, and Kojima Productions isn't working on it. Or maybe they're just consulting a little bit. What does that game look like? Yeah, no, it would have been amazing. I fully believe. But say, what do we have here? So we're missing a pickaxe, eh? Methinks a murder happened. Okay, so there's somewhere in the darkness we need to find a pickaxe. Return it here. Oh, that's actually not bad water. It's a little pixely, but that looks pretty good. Alright. Question is, what's in the water? Aha! We found our murder. Wait, is that Ethan? No. No, that's not Ethan. That's the woman that we don't know who she is. I think it's the mother. Alright. We have not solved anything. Alright, so there's a pickaxe hanging around here somewhere. Minecart system? Yeah, because Death Stranding is all metaphor, allegory, all that stuff. I mean, it feels very prescient with the time we're living in now. Wonder if we have to know that it's here in the dark? Or we have to turn on a light first? Because we know there's a pickaxe in here somewhere. Somewhere. Oh, yeah, exactly, right? Where is our pickaxe friend? Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Like I said, do we have to just know that the pickaxe is here, or do we have to bring a light? Tough to know. Let's go to the end of the tunnel and then see what we find here. Might be important crime scene clues. Okay. So these look like sulfur springs. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be like too hot to pass. Or no, we can go in here. Interesting. I feel like we're passing up too much. Like, I feel like this is not what we need to be doing next. Yeah, a new Silent Hill I find fascinating to think about. Just from maybe purely like hypothetical. If you were handed the keys and told, you know, we want to see a 10-page script. Yeah, I totally agree. One Punch. I think this game could use a tiny bit more, I wouldn't say restraint of the player, but a little more like, maybe you shouldn't go out of this area if you want to solve this yet, because you could really just go and skip over stuff if you wanted to. And I think the game would lose out. Yeah, oh my god, I could totally see someone not being, like, solving a murder scene. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm into that idea. The only thing is you have to give players a little more to do while you're roaming. You know, I think if you were to truly give a player the ability to play for multiple hours without really progressing a quote-unquote story or like a gameplay system forward, like, you know, escaping somewhere or building something, I think you need to give powerful, like, traversals movement. If this warning stands, walk no further. If this warning stands, our ritual failed. If this warning stands, the sea thing gate remains sealed. Interesting. Alright, so there's a map of this area, it looks like. Yeah, it seems like you could really explore these areas. What the... excuse? Are you a good thing or a bad thing? Hello? Should I be concerned? That appears to be no. Okay, cool. Apparently one of the ghouls from Fallout tried to make an appearance. Okay. Yeah, no, that's where I figured we came in from here, and now we're there. I guess the question is, where do we want to go? I mean, I guess the obvious is that seems to be an important room to head into, like this here. Okay. We want to hang a left here, and there should be an opening. Middle here. Okay. Oh, you are looking very bad, my friend. Yeah, you are not looking good. He is not dead, but eternal lie? He is not dead, but eternal lie. The god of strange eons cannot die. We open the gate of old. Its guardian eyes have long grown old. The name of our god, our truth, our key. He is that which should not be. Okay. We got some, like, eldritch horror thing going on here. Some old gods. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Hot tip to youth of the world: don't open eldritch gates. Don't awaken old gods. Oh, geez. Okay. Hello, friend. Yeah, no, I could see why you're not so psyched. Okay. Yeah, we do not have the tools to solve this yet. Oh, there we go. So I'm assuming we have to find a whole bunch of people that will give us the answer to how to get through this. Hey, yes, that is a great old game. I mean, old is, you know, subjective, but that is a classic. Oh, man. Now I also want to play, like, some of the point-and-click Sherlock Holmes games, like, oh. Yeah, Alfred Hitchcock Presents The Final Cut is absolutely a banger from yesteryear. I know, that's the thing. It's all, you know, subjective. I would not say 2001 is a long time, but you know, for people who only played the most recent games, that feels like eternity ago. Like, you know, that's like, you know, the advent of the PlayStation. Ah, here we are. We need to find more of these dudes. I think they're going to be the ones who point us to the right combination to that door. I would not call that game too terribly old, but, you know, well, I forget. Oh, someone had a crazy. We are as far from the release of the PlayStation 3 as the PlayStation 3 was from the SNES or something like that. I forget what the time scale was, and it made me feel both very old and also just very sad. All right, we need to find some more people. So I guess we just need to look around. Okay. Sorry, buddy. Sorry the old gods got to you. I mean, I don't want to wander around here endlessly. We'll do one more quick pass through. Anybody here? You're really taking the slow route, huh? Oh. Hello. You are very tall. And are we very dead? I think we are very dead. Or not? Or we are? Hard to tell. I think we are very dead. Terrifying. Horrifying. Not that startling. He's just a big goopy boy. He's a big, tall, goopy boy who wants to rub his sores all over us. Now the question is, did that reset our progress? No? I'm gonna guess no. Let's go check out the top and see. I believe we found 2 other guys. Okay. It looks like there should be 6. No. Yeah, I mean, I guess there theoretically can be 6. Okay. Again, I feel like there's a lot of ways you can just endlessly explore without solving anything. So let's try to do this. Not sure where else we're gonna find those people. We do know we saw that dude turn into ash or whatever. Where are our goopy boys at? Yeah, there's a lot of corners to explore. The maps didn't look like they had anything on them to, like, mark where their bodies were. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more, but may just be basically going in circles. I'm trying to do the classic, just follow the outer ring. Ah, there we go. There's another. So that should be 2 more than we need. Really not doing this more systematically than just follow the curve. Follow the curve and eventually you'll get all the goopy boys you need. Alright, that's the way out. So we need to go back down. Oh, I know. I didn't ring like God, when are they going to finally show that off again? That has been rumored, like, for so many events. They're like, oh, obviously it's going to show up here. My question is, who do they have the marketing with? That'll kind of help, I guess, define when it might happen. I think there were, I think the last word was that Microsoft got the marketing on it, so it'll probably show up at some Xbox showcase, but who knows, that may have changed. You know, ever since Sony started developing their own Souls games, though, it's hard not to just default to that's the place to play Soulsborne games. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I totally agree. I think too much marketing absolutely kills excitement for a game. You know, it's kind of why, like, I liked how they showed off, like, all the new next-gen stuff. Short teases for all of the stuff that's coming out this fall. I think it would have been way less interesting if they just showed it off in January and then the games got more and more trailers throughout the year. Alright, so I think we're missing just one more. Oh, hello. Are you gonna, like, help me, or are you just here to taunt? Hello. Oh. Okay. You wanted to goop me up again. I agree. I'm definitely less psyched for Cyberpunk with all of the endless stuff. I get, though, at least in Cyberpunk's case, I think there's some justification in that there's a lot of systems in those games that you kind of want to communicate as potential, right? You know, oh, there's multiple different ways to play. You know, there are multiple storylines. I like to go in, like, very fresh without as much knowledge as possible for most games. But I understand that if they're going to try to sell that game to, like, 10 million people across 3 different platforms, then you got to put something out there. But it's just, it is kind of, like, exhausting. You're like, I don't really want to hear more about your gun systems. I'd prefer just to find them out when I play. Hopefully you made good tools to teach the player. So I guess the rule is you just have to run from that guy? I mean, they said they weren't going to hold your hand. Alright. Where is our last boy? Yeah, maybe we did find them all. I think we only found 5, but again, it's only a guess that we needed 6 because there were 6 rings to the thing. Let's go check. Let's go do the dumb thing and open up the Eldritch Gate. I sure do love making bad decisions that will destroy society. Yeah. So there are 6 rings, 5 guys. But again, no guarantee that it has to be. Okay. So what's the order? Is it backwards to forwards? All right, let's exit this real quick. So I guess there's the best way to find out is if one ring only has certain answers in it. Okay. So who has the funny J? Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a... Alright, well, let's just go back to front. Maybe it's simpler than we think. So that's Z. That one is the triangle. Huh. Oh, there's symbols on them as well. The shape. Aha. So this is circle. Circle has to be Z. Okay, circle is Z. Who's square? Square... Is that a diamond or a circle? Looks like a square. Looks like that is also Z. What do we have here? This is triangle. Triangle is that swoop. Aha. Alright, what's star? Star is... Looks like a puzzle piece, kinda? Looks like this. I think. Let's make sure. Yeah, that's the one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's right. And then diamond is the backwards E. Let's call it that. I guess by process of elimination, by having every other one, we should have this. Oh no, this is triangle? Oh, diamond is E. Aha. Oh, interesting. Diamond is E. That's upside down triangle. Upside down triangle is not. This one has to be the squiggle. There. Oh. There we go. Because that's right, you only need all but one. Hey guys. Oh. Oh, hello. Hello, Eldritch God. I believe I've made a terrible mistake. Oh, the first and last one on the... Oh. Ah. That's why they still had the sign there for, like, the... You should read this. Ooh. So, I'm assuming you want to consume all of humanity? Well, this is not the direction I expected this to go in. Well, it looks like we're feeding ourselves to Cthulhu. Can we not go this? Oh, read. There we go. The Curse of the Sea Thing. Yeah, who knows? It's, you know, it's whatever you want it to be. Leviathan, Kraken, Cthulhu. What sea creature do you worship? The Enochian Necronomicon. The iron ore miners had finally found it, but not all of them wanted to perform its ritual and summon the sea thing Ganai. One miner realized the ritual would unleash Ganai's flood upon the world, and so the miner had no choice but to stab the others with blades shards of magic Eltdown. Ganai, in response, cursed the miner, who now wanders the mine, doomed to prevent others from summoning the sea thing and flooding the world forever. Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Ethan, I told you to stay out. God damn it. Look, it's dangerous in here. I'll read your story later. Okay? And, please don't tell your mother I'm in here. All right? Okay, now, you go.
Gee, I wonder where he got the inspiration for that story. Ooh, we got 2 new pages to read. Normally we only get 1. Is there anything on the back of this? No. I would appreciate a drawing, though. All right, what do we got here? Request for clarification. Dear Mr. Carter, the United States Patent and Trademark Office have received your January 27th, 1993 letter requesting further explanation as to why your recently submitted patent F527F2D was rejected by this office. As we explained in our previous letter, the patent was rejected for infringing upon a previously existing patent. We have on record from you more than 4 dozen requested patents submitted in the last 16 months. None has been successful, and all have been met with challenges by you. Mr. Carter, we would like to consider this matter and future matters administratively closed. Oh, they're just shutting him down, huh? Dale, get your shit out of our basement, bring it to the goddamn dump. I'm so sick of stepping over your lifetime of failure on my way to the washing machine. I'm not kidding. Either you move it or I burn it. Ow, now that's an ultimatum. Okay, so they were not psyched about Dale. All right. Cool. Very, very cool. So we found out what happened in the mine. Well, not what happened. What Ethan wrote about the mine. All right, let's go find out about this murder. We need to find this goddamn pickaxe. My guess. Ooh. Oh, there we are. I can see you. I can see that there's a pickaxe here. Oh man, we're gonna have to bring light here, aren't we? We're gonna have to bring like a minecart with light on it. That's my guess. Why would you have these minecart tracks if you're not gonna do that? Aha. What do we have here? Aha. Can we ram this? So we're gonna have to turn it around. Maybe, if we can't break through this. We can. Alright. Exit. We actually had to see. How do we turn it? How do we turn it? I mean, I know we need to go back this way. Interesting. Are we gonna have to... Is there like a master control for this? Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this. We have to turn it around. We just shine the light down the tunnel from here. Oh no, we can just drive forward. Aha. Nope, nope, too far. And... I am very impressed with how interactive this world is. Alright, well we found that. And the question is, does the mine cart have to be in a specific position as well? Okay. Pickaxe. Back. How close are we? Oh, we're done. Hello? Oh my god, that's great. Oh, that is very good. You know, Twitch emotes are an art form unto themselves. Okay. This dude looking very forlorn with a pickaxe. I'm very into channels that have emotes that can link together in unique combinations. Okay. So he definitely murdered her. But the question is, how? All right. So this has to be 5, right? So they come in together. That's one, I think. Here we are with... Gotta be two, right? He picks it up. I think this is 3, and this is 4 and 5. Let's try. This feels right.
Honey, he probably ran. Well, why wouldn't he? Why would he be here? Shit. That was probably a raccoon.
No.
Oh, you know,
No, I don't
mine
think it
raccoons? What are you talking about? Oh, you know, the famous cave raccoon. Okay. So that's not number 2. So I guess this has to be 2? 2. 4 still. Yeah, let's go with that. I think this makes sense. Let's try this. This feels right.
He probably ran. Well, why wouldn't he? Why would he be here? Shit. That was
That's a good question, though.
probably a
Why
raccoon.
was Ethan coming to the mine?
No, I don't think it was. He can't get away.
Oh, no, this is 5. This is 5. So if that's 5, this is I think 2. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's go with that.
Honey, he probably ran. Well, why wouldn't he? Why would he be here? Shit. That was probably a raccoon.
No. No, I don't think it was.
Goddamn cave raccoons.
He's just a kid. He didn't disturb anything. He just found a room in an old house. That's it.
Our boy is the price. I'm going up there. The sleeper must not sleep.
What are you talking about? It's right in their name. If the sleeper isn't sleeping, what's the point? Huh. So... maybe this is 5? This is 3? That makes more sense. Yeah, that makes sense. That has to be.
Honey, he probably ran.
If the sleeper isn't
wouldn't
sleeping,
he?
they're just the
Why would
awake.
he be here?
Oh, that also reminds me
That
of...
was probably a raccoon.
it was...
No, I don't think it was.
oh... it was a co-op kind of horror adventure game for
He didn't
PC and
disturb
console.
anything. He just found a room in an old house.
It was
That's
called
it.
something like the
Oh,
something
boy,
kids. And it was
I'm
about a
going up
whole
there.
like town that was being possessed
Sleeper
while they
must
slept.
Not sleep.
It was interesting, but I never played whatever the finished version of it was.
Can't get away. It's the sleeper's time to awake.
Missy, listen to yourself.
No, I see clearly. The sleeper breathes inside me.
You're sick. We all are.
Dale, what are you doing?
Well, Dale figured it out. Hey there, buddy.
Dale! Dale, what is this?
I'm fixing something.
Everyone's not doing great right now.
Dale, you miserable coward! Let me out! The sleeper demands to rise!
Are they the riser? Man,
Sleeper must wake up!
for an
The
old
sleeper
eldritch
must
god,
wake
they really
up.
got to work on their
The
naming.
sleeper must...
Yo, that's a messed up way to kill someone. Yo, these people are dying in some messed up ways. Cutting someone's legs off with a train and drowning them in a cage in a mine are pretty gnarly. Okay. Well. Where did the thing... Oh, there it is. It went, like, up and around. What do
Where's
we
Mom?
have?
I thought I heard her voice.
She's, still looking for you. You need to leave. Go through there.
Through that water? It kind of looks like it's boiling.
No, it's just a simple chemical reaction. It's not actually boiling.
Ah.
Mom! Mom! Where are you?
I'll deal with your brothers. Go, now.
Okay. Cool. Well, we definitely know where we need to go next.
She was no longer who she once was. Neither was he. Something was using all this pain and death. Something was becoming stronger.
I mean, it's a classic, you know, old god scenario. Old gods feeding on the hatred, fear, and death of others. You know, Pennywise and the classic fear making the meat more delicious. Yeah, it's very. You're absolutely right. The order of these events does not make complete sense because Travis dies in the literal first scene we see. So I guess. Well, it also makes sense because he has the gas cans. So maybe the gas cans are for the train? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll make more sense. This would either be incredibly stinky or very relaxing. Yeah, maybe both. Maybe both. You know, things that are stinky can also be relaxing. Just depends on that stank. All right. Ethan.
I can feel two kinds of darkness here in Red Creek Valley.
Ooh. Two,
First
eh?
you walked into, and with any luck, walked out of. But the